Do you know what foods you should avoid after the age of 50 to stay healthy? This question may seem simple, but the answer is key to maintaining your health as you age. You see, there's an old saying that food is medicine, and it's more accurate than you might think. Let's face it, it's not always easy to say no to tasty foods, but if you're looking to keep yourself healthy as you get older and avoid the common problems associated with aging like high blood pressure or diabetes, then it may be time to start avoiding some of the foods we discuss in this video. What we consume has a profound impact on our overall health, and some foods can do more harm than good, particularly as we get older. Today, we're going to delve into the world of nutrition and explore the 10 foods you should steer clear of after the age of 50. We'll explain why these foods can harm your health and offer healthier alternatives. So, are you ready to take control of your diet and your health? Before we dive in, please do us a favor. If you're interested in health and longevity, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We bring you scientifically researched health content daily. You have nothing to lose, just a wealth of knowledge to gain. Without further ado, let's dive into the details. Starting off our list at number 1, we have soda. It's no secret that this fizzy beverage is packed with a staggering amount of sugar. In fact, consuming soda regularly can tip your daily sugar intake well beyond the recommended limit of 50 grams for men and 40 grams for women, contributing to a higher risk of diabetes, heart disease, and other serious metabolic disorders. But that's not all. Soda also contains phosphoric acid. This not-so-friendly ingredient can destroy the calcium in your bones, making them weak and brittle. And let's not forget the artificial ingredients that can accelerate the aging process, leaving your skin looking old and wrinkly. Moreover, despite its refreshing taste, soda can actually dehydrate you. It might quench your thirst momentarily, but in the long run, it leaves your body craving for more fluids. And here's a fun fact. Did you know that a can of soda could increase your risk of heart disease and stroke? It's a scary thought, isn't it? Excessive sugar intake from sodas can contribute to high blood pressure and increased triglyceride levels, both of which are major risk factors for cardiovascular diseases. Moreover, the high acidity of sodas can erode tooth enamel, leading to serious dental problems. Not to mention, sodas provide empty calories without any essential nutrients, making them a very poor dietary choice, especially for older adults who need nutrient-dense foods to support overall health. But don't worry, there is a healthier alternative out there. Consider swapping your soda for a glass of water with a twist of lime. It's hydrating, refreshing, and most importantly, free from all those harmful ingredients found in soda. Moving on to number 2, fast food. A staple of modern convenience, but unfortunately it's not doing any favors for our health, particularly for those over the age of 50. It's a nefarious combination of high calories, saturated fats, cholesterol, and sodium, creating a cocktail that's far from ideal for you. Let's break that down. An average fast food meal can easily top 1,000 calories. That's half the recommended daily intake for an average adult, all packed into one greasy box. These foods are often calorie-dense but nutritionally poor, lacking the essential vitamins and minerals you need for healthy aging. The high levels of saturated and trans fats found in many fast foods can increase your cholesterol levels and clog your arteries over time, raising your risk of heart disease and stroke. And it doesn't stop there. Now let's talk about sodium. Fast food is notorious for its high sodium content. Why does this matter? Excessive sodium can increase your blood pressure, which in turn ups the risk of heart disease and stroke. It's also worth noting that fast food generally lacks nutrients. We're talking about the good stuff here, like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. These are the elements that your body needs to function well and stay healthy. Additionally, the refined sugars and simple carbohydrates in fast food can cause sudden spikes in blood sugar levels, increasing your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Moreover, the lack of dietary fiber in fast food can contribute to digestive issues such as constipation and does not support the regulation of blood sugar levels. So you might be thinking, but it's so convenient and tasty. Yes, it's true, but at what cost? The convenience of fast food is undeniably alluring, but is it worth the potential health risks? It's a question worth pondering over the next time you're considering swinging by the drive-thru. And remember, there are always healthier alternatives. Home-cooked meals, for instance, offer you complete control over what goes into your food. Opting for fresh, whole foods over processed ones can do wonders for your health. Our third culprit is processed meats, sausages, hot dogs, salami. These are some of the worst things you can put into your body, especially if you're over 50. Here's why. These meats are high in saturated fat and sodium, two elements that your body struggles to process as you age. The high amounts of sodium can contribute to hypertension and increase your risk of cardiovascular diseases. The saturated fats, on the other hand, can raise your cholesterol levels and further heighten your risk of heart disease. But that's not all. Processed meats also contain a substance called nitrate, used to preserve the meat and extend its shelf life. Nitrates are bad news, folks. They've been linked to cancer in various scientific studies, making processed meats one of the riskiest food choices you can make. Additionally, the preparation methods of processed meats, such as smoking, curing, and adding chemical preservatives, can also introduce other harmful substances to your body. Now, I know what you're thinking. You love your hot dogs and your salami sandwiches. But don't despair, there are healthier alternatives out there that are just as tasty. Consider lean cuts of meats like chicken breasts and fish. Not only are these options lower in fat and sodium, but they're also nitrate-free, making them a much safer choice for your body. In addition, these lean meats are high in protein, an essential nutrient that helps maintain muscle mass, supports immune function, and keeps you feeling full and satisfied. So, you're not just avoiding the bad stuff, you're also giving your body the good stuff it needs to stay healthy and strong. At number 4, we have white bread and pasta. These are common staples in many diets, but unfortunately, they may be contributing to declining health as you age. White bread and pasta are high on the glycemic index. This means that they cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar levels after you eat them. These spikes can lead to feelings of fatigue, excessive hunger, and those dreaded crashes that just make you want to reach for even more carbs. Moreover, white bread and pasta can also raise your cholesterol levels. High cholesterol is a major risk factor for heart disease, which is the leading cause of death worldwide. So, while that white bread sandwich or plate of spaghetti might taste good going down, it's not doing your body any favors in the long run. But don't worry, you don't have to eliminate bread and pasta from your diet entirely. There are healthier alternatives out there. Opt for whole grains like brown rice and quinoa instead. These grains are not high on the glycemic index, so they won't cause those problematic blood sugar spikes. They're also packed with fiber, which can help to control your cholesterol levels. So next time you're at the grocery store, skip the white bread and pasta. Reach for the whole grains instead. Your body will thank you for it. Moving on to number 5, dairy with added sugar. Dairy products are often hailed as a rich source of calcium and protein essential for the health of our bones. But there's a sinister side to some dairy products that we often overlook: added sugar. Sugar, as we've discussed before, can lead to a myriad of health problems, especially as we age. It's a major health concern for those over 50. So, you might be thinking, but I need my dairy for calcium and protein, right? Well, yes and no. While dairy is indeed a good source of these nutrients, there are healthier alternatives out there. Take almond milk, for instance. It's a great dairy substitute that doesn't come with the added sugar baggage. And it doesn't stop there. Did you know that leafy greens like kale and spinach are also fantastic sources of calcium? Not to mention they're packed with other nutrients that can keep your bones strong and your body healthy. So the next time you're at the grocery store and you reach out for that carton of milk or that tub of yogurt, pause for a moment. Check the label. If you see words like corn syrup or sugar in the ingredient list, maybe it's time to consider an alternative. Remember to check the labels when buying dairy products. Your health is worth that extra minute spent reading the small print. At number 6, we have red meat. Now, we've all enjoyed a juicy steak or a hot-off-the-grill burger, but these seemingly innocuous pleasures may carry a hidden cost. Red meat, particularly processed varieties, has been linked to a number of health concerns. One of the most alarming is the potential connection to cancer. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that people who ate the most red meat had higher overall rates of mortality, including from cancer. This could be due to the presence of harmful compounds released when red meat is cooked, known as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These compounds have been shown to be carcinogenic, meaning they have the potential to cause cancer. There's also the issue of nitrates, commonly found in processed meats. Nitrates can convert into nitrosamines in the body, which are also known to be carcinogenic. Red meat consumption is associated with an increased risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. But it's not just cancer that's a concern. Red meat tends to be high in saturated fat, which can raise cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. And let's not forget about the environmental impact of red meat production, which is significantly higher than that of plant-based proteins. By removing red meat from your diet, you can decrease inflammation, improve digestion, and lower your overall risk of chronic diseases such as cancer. Opt for alternate sources of protein like fish, chicken, or plant-based options. This can provide you with the essential nutrients you need while also promoting better health and longevity. Our seventh culprit is low-fat or fat-free products. It's easy to assume that low-fat or fat-free products are healthier options, but the truth is they often contain more sugar than their full-fat counterparts. This is because when manufacturers remove fat from a product, they often replace it with sugar or other high-calorie fillers to maintain taste and texture. This can be quite a shocker, but yes, your low-fat yogurt or your fat-free salad dressing might be doing more harm than good. These products, though advertised as healthier alternatives, can actually contribute to obesity and diabetes. How does this happen? Well, let's break it down. When you consume excess sugars, your body converts them into glucose. Now, if this glucose isn't used up for energy, it gets stored as fat. So ironically, by choosing low-fat or fat-free products, you might be ingesting more sugars, and hence risking weight gain and blood sugar spikes. Moreover, the additional sugar in these products can lead to an increase in your overall calorie intake, which can further contribute to weight gain. And we know that obesity is a significant risk factor for type 2 diabetes. So, the next time you reach for a low-fat or fat-free product, remember to check the sugar content. It's not just about the fat, but also about the hidden sugars. Don't be fooled by low-fat or fat-free labels. Coming in at number 8, fried foods. Now we all know that fried foods are delicious. Who can resist that crispy golden exterior? However, the truth is they're not so great for our health. Fried foods are usually high in fat, particularly saturated and trans fats. These types of fats can increase your bad cholesterol levels and lower your good cholesterol, which can lead to heart disease. Not to mention, these fats can also contribute to inflammation in the body, which can exacerbate symptoms of arthritis and other inflammatory conditions. In addition to their high fat content, fried foods are also typically high in salt. Consuming too much salt can lead to high blood pressure, another risk factor for heart disease. Plus, a diet high in salt can also lead to water retention, causing bloating and discomfort. And let's not forget about trans fats. These are a type of fat that's been chemically altered to extend its shelf life, and they're often used in fried foods. Trans fats are particularly bad for your health as they not only raise your bad cholesterol, but they also lower your good cholesterol. The health risks associated with fried foods are too significant to ignore, especially as we age. So next time you're tempted by a basket of fries or a piece of fried chicken, remember what we've discussed today. Opt for baked or grilled foods instead of fried. Your body will thank you. At number 9, we have refined grains. Refined grains are another category of foods you should avoid if you are over 50 and want to stay healthy. Refined grains are processed into flour, which is then used to make white bread, pastas, breakfast cereals, and pastries. Now, flour from refined grains are generally less healthy, especially for individuals over 50, because they have been totally stripped of essential nutrients and fiber during processing. This removal of fiber and nutrients leads to a higher glycemic index, causing rapid spikes in your blood sugar levels. Frequent consumption of refined grains can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes and exacerbate blood sugar control issues if you are already diagnosed with the condition. Additionally, refined grains provide fewer vitamins and minerals compared to whole grains, resulting in missed opportunities for important nutrients that support overall health, including heart and digestive health. For older adults who often require nutrient-dense foods to support healthy aging, opting for whole grains instead of refined grains can help maintain stable energy levels, improve digestive health, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Last but not least, excess sodium. Sodium is a mineral that our bodies need in moderation to function properly. It helps maintain fluid balance, supports muscle function, and nerve transmission. However, too much of it can tip the scales towards health risks, especially for those over 50. When we consume more sodium than our bodies need, it can lead to fluid retention. This excess fluid puts an additional burden on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this pressure can stiffen the blood vessels, leading to high blood pressure, heart attack, and stroke. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, but the ideal limit is even lower, at 1,500 milligrams for most adults. Yet, the average American consumes more than 3,400 milligrams a day, well over the recommended limit. One of the major culprits for this sodium overload is processed and restaurant foods, which account for about 75% of the sodium we consume. So, it's not just about laying off the salt shaker, but also about making mindful choices about what we eat. Consider cooking at home more often, where you can control the amount of sodium in your food. Opt for fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, which are naturally low in sodium. Remember, every small change can add up to a big difference in your health. Watch your sodium intake to protect your heart. So we hope this list of foods to avoid after the age of 50 has given you some ideas on how to eat better. Next, please check out our video about what foods you should be eating if you're over 50. These foods are absolutely essential for optimal health and longevity. Enjoyed the video? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this one. We provide research-backed health content every day. While you're here, check out our other videos as well. We have a wide range of videos about health and longevity. Until next time, stay healthy.